I am genuinely, seriously considering buying another exact one, because this one's for my granddaughter and I would actually like one of these for myself. Obviously, I won't stream doing that one because you've already seen it once. You don't want to watch it again. But I'm also going to try and see if I can do... Well, I'm not going to try and see. I am going to do a time lapse of this, because this was the whole point of not turning the canvas around. Because I want to see how that does. Let's clean it up a bit. Clumpy paint. 10, 10, 10. This one here. Here. And yeah. So what are you up to today, Pegley? You got much planned? What games are you playing recently? See, I'd ask Blue, but I know he's watching True Crime. I got gifted Iron Man on my VR headset, which I thought was really nice. I haven't played it yet, but because I haven't really felt in the mood for it, but I noticed it popped up the other day. I was very much appreciative of that. I've been playing a few hours on stream of Power World. Huh? You've been streaming? Really? Hang on. Hey, excellent. You should have told me. You should have sent me a message. I would have come in and you know, given you a follow and what have you. Iron Man and VR. Don't you need a full Iron Man helmet on your VR? Well, yeah. I mean, one day, Pitbull. One day, I'm going to win the lottery, and I'm going to be the fat Iron Man, because I'm going to have an Iron Man suit made for me. And then I figured that would help my back, because if I get it to actually do all the walking for me, and then of course like the flying ability, I think that would help with my mobility no end. You know? Not so sure I want an arc reactor fitted though in my chest. I don't go a bundle on that part of the idea, but other than that, I'm up for it. Has anybody seen Aquaman 2 or 3, whatever it is? What a pile of garbage that is. But if I had an Iron Man suit, Pitbull, I don't think I'd ever come out of it. And it'd have to have air conditioning. Well, I suppose it would do, really. Instead of having pulsar lasers, I want a coffee dispenser. And an airbrush. There you go. Sorted. So what are you thinking of? I really just started again. Had the flu for most of January. Really? They missed a perfect marketing opportunity with that game to buy a bundle. Iron Man helmet is a bit... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they really did. So you're feeling better now, right, Peggy? I hope. And what do you think of Power World? I'm loving it. I'm just doing all the crossbreeding stuff now. I just took out Jormuntide. With a Lamball and a Chickapee. Because I like using the Pokemon, or pals rather, that no one else would use. But I'm now trying to get them all like 4-star generals. Still a bit of a cough, but I'm liking it. But only 18 hours in, not even beating the first tower yet. Honestly, if you're level 18, go in there with. I don't want to spoil it because I know what animal to use or what POW to use. But at the level you are, you'll just decimate it anyway with any real POW. Because the thing is that all of the bosses and stuff in the game are meant to be farmed. Even after you've beat them, you have to keep doing them again and again and again to get ancient material parts. Yeah. I know you need nurse type. I went in and kicked my ass. Yeah, I got you. Let's come and do a bit of this. Such a good game, though. Pitbull, I think if you fell down the rabbit hole of Power World, I don't think we'd ever see you again. I think Raiden's also been playing Power World as well. Would have been the perfect game for me to do on stream, but it is what it is. Before I go too much further, I think I should do that 8 up there, so I don't go putting my hand in the paint. Do I sound any louder to you guys? The reason I ask is because a while ago now I moved my Focusrite mic thingy, and I think I turned it down a bit, quite a lot actually. And people were kind of saying to me on Discord and stuff that they could barely hear me, and I thought it was something wrong with my cloud lifter. Turns out that I just turned down the volume on it, so I've turned it up now, and I haven't really tested it or done anything. Yeah, it got gifted. Not hooked yet though. Really? It sounds fine. Excellent. I just can't get over the whole "it's like Pokemon" thing. Most people underestimate just how adversely to all things Pokemon I've always been. Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, like the game itself is amazing. Like, I defy you to sit there bored in the game, because if you're bored, that's your fault. You didn't go around and do stuff. The pals, like the you know, the breeding in Ark, where you would breed it to get like better stats and whatever else. It's the same but different in Power World, like the process of doing it and whatever, and it's so much fun. And then like getting them all, that speaks to me just as a collector in general, you know. Like I'm gonna get each and every PAL. I'm gonna have the entire lot. But then it's like, then I want to go that one step further, and I want to have like all perfect PALs. So I'm gonna keep mating them until I get all of the perfect stats on them. And the reason why I'm looking forward to this game the most is because their updates for in the future is we're going to have PAL arenas where you can literally go against another player in an arena PvP event, which I think is so cool. And there's going to be new maps, new PALs eventually up on the horizon. You never played Ark? Well, that come out of left field. Wow, what bloody colour's that? Oh, it's going to be... Yeah, it's got to be that. Yeah, I think it's going to be that. There's no number on this one. Considering the rest of them seem to be 8, I'm going to assume that this one is 2. Because to me it just looks nice and light up here. So it would seem reasonable that that is the colour that it's meant to be. Do that again. I'm genuinely surprised you never played Ark. I have many hours in Ark. That was my real first game addiction, really. One of them anyway. Oh yeah, it must be an 8. Yeah. Alright, so it just continues on from there. It's just a bit of an awkward one. There. I think I put too much paint on. I'll get away with that. Thought I put too much on then. There. Clean this up a little bit of clumping on there. Anybody else played Ark? Yeah, that's all number 5. That's an 8. Right, okay, so let's get... That's going to be a 6. So let's get this bit done here. 6. But I am glad I've decided to come on here today and do a bit more of this. It's going to make me feel better, because I'm one of them people that if I start something, I like to finish it. I used to be like that with computer games and stuff, and then I got into this habit of, oh, I like the look of that, and I'd get it, and then all of a sudden it'd be like, oh yeah, that's brilliant, I'll play it later, and then before you know it, later never comes. So I'm trying to go through my library now and complete stuff that I've already got. Hence the reason why we're going through the Batman series. And I know there's probably people out there that have seen it and done it and whatever else and not really interested in it now. But like I've turned around and said to you all, I do this for me. You know, and I do it for the company and to spend time with you guys. And it's better that I'm doing something I enjoy rather than just doing something that everybody else just wants to see, you know? I mean, I know there's a fine line between it, I guess, but it is what it is. Got to enjoy what you do. Right, that's a 6 there. There's a 6 there. I'm going to regret doing this one, but I got the paintbrush out already and it's already got the paint on it. So, but I know I'm going to be putting my big Neanderthal hands in it. I'm also starting to do some digital art as well. Which, as soon as I feel better, I'm going to start to get back into. Because that was kind of fun, actually, like tracing around digital pictures and stuff and then making it my own. I don't know, I just feel like ever since that I'd started doing paint by numbers, it's just sort of ignited me to see what else I can and can't do. Because the only person that's stopping me is me, really. And also natural talent, of course. But I was always of the opinion that you couldn't teach somebody to do art. And if there's one thing I've noticed, that's completely untrue. Because you can. And the more you do stuff, the better you get at it. It's as simple as that. Who is it that turned around and said 1,000 hours of doing anything makes you an expert? Or a master in it or something? I can't remember who it was. And if that is in fact true, then there's nothing that nobody can't do. Provided that you're prepared to put in the time and effort it takes to learn it. I'm going to have to find out who that was. I'll tell you in the next video. Well, maybe not the next video, because I'll tell you next time. Ah, right. See, I nearly painted this one the wrong colour. I'm glad I actually did this bit now, because I would have painted this in the lighter colour when it's not meant to be. Okay. Also, I'm being lazy. I could have just looked at the cheat sheet. I've been sent a couple of messages from other people that are doing paint by numbers and stuff, and they're like, I can't find this number and I can't find that one. This one's not on here. Which one do you think I should use? And it's like, you choose. You choose which colour you want there, because then it makes that painting more yours. Because that painting's going to be different to pretty much everybody else's, because you chose to put that colour there. So then it becomes more art than it does just painting by numbers, because you chose to put that colour there. And remember, if it doesn't look right, it's only paint, you can go over it. Right. I feel like this is really coming along quite quickly, actually. Okay, so the man was found guilty, was he? However, it's very suspicious. I almost get that feeling he was framed. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I used to like watching true crime stuff. Where are you watching it, by the way? Because they're the kind of things that I like to whack on when I'm like playing a game that's doesn't require all of your undivided attention, you know?
Supplies!
Supply! Mr. Studders, how are we doing, buddy? Nice to see you. How's things? Right, okay. Supplies, how you doing, chum? Hey, things are rolling the usual. How's you? I'm okay. I'm getting there slowly but surely. You know, life's not going to keep me down, just like it's not going to keep anybody else down. So stiff upper lip and all that. What have you been up to in your exciting and amazing Bond-filled life? Because a lot of people don't know this about Studders, but he is actually an operative. He's as close to James Bond as you can get. I know I'm not meant to say that because of government secrets and stuff, but it's true. And as for me, Studders, I've kind of been same old, but I'm getting, I'm taking another step on the ladder of getting back to normal. You know? Car went for an MOT and sailed through. Nice. Was that the DB5? Right. Number 7. The S3, this one. Nice. Yeah, I used to, I mean, I used to be an MOT tester, believe it or not, back before I had my accident. But I never liked taking a car for an MOT. It's always a very nerve-wracking experience. Yeah, the more I can do here, the more I can feel confident that it's probably going to be 2 streams-ish to get this finished. And then my granddaughter, who has patiently waited, and she has been patient, bless her, and finally get her painting. So what you been up to other than that? Anything exciting, interesting? Have you played the new craze, which is Power World? I don't suppose that's your real cup of tea, though, isn't it? Power World. I don't know. It might be. 6. Yeah. Eight. Dad's not getting much better, but just doing what we can. Power World has started, built a bench, then turned it off. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'm actually thinking about opening up my server to you all, so we can all kind of play it together on the same world. It doesn't cost anything. I'm doing the server on my own media PC, so it'll be a 24/7 server running. I might do that because it just seems like, honestly, I've had so many hours in it. I think I'm on just over 70 hours now on mine. It's been a good game because, like, you can take it as you want. Like, you can be as grindy as you want to be, or you can just do the mundane stuff, or just sit and wait. And it's been nice whilst I haven't been feeling too good. But I'm sorry to hear about your dad. It's yeah. Yeah. I don't know, is it just me, or is this going really quickly just recently? Like this painting, I don't understand it. I don't remember getting this far this fast before. It's driving me nuts. Yeah. And this one. And